Hey everyone, welcome to the Fayette County State Court Tour. I'm Sergio.
And I'm Amy. We're both interns for a state court with the Honorable Judge Jason B. Thompson, and we're so excited to have you here today.
Our tour starts here, right at the Fayette County Justice Center. This building was built in 2003, and there's a lot of cool stuff inside. Let's take a look.
We're in the main lobby. The Justice Center has 3 floors, but most of the action happens on the first 2.
This is our probate court, and they handle all wills, birth certificates, and other types of documents and licenses.
This is the juvenile court, and they handle felony charges and other matters for people under the age of 17.
This is magistrate court, which handles smaller cases like warrants, weddings, and lawsuits under $15,000. Also, when arrested, you need to see a judge within 72 hours. So if you can't get scheduled upstairs, you come here first.
Here's our clerk of court offices, and they handle the paperwork when decisions are made inside the courtroom. They help everything in the Justice Center run smoothly.
We're now on the second floor. We have 2 types of courts, state and superior. These 3 courtrooms serve the superior court, which handle lawsuits and name changes, as well as felony charges. There are currently 5 judges in Fayette County who rotate throughout these 3 courtrooms.
This is the Solicitor General's office, and they represent the state in court cases, as well as handling all the paperwork that follows.
This is courtroom 2D, the Fayette County State Court. Our state court was created in 1994 by legislation to the Georgia General Assembly and has began operating in 1997 under Honorable Judge W. Fletcher, Sams. Judge Jason B. Thompson was appointed to the state court in 2013 by Governor Nathan Deal and has been serving ever since.
The state court deals with civil cases like personal injury and contract disputes, and appeals from magistrate court, and criminal cases like DUIs and traffic misdemeanors. Anything that results in under a year of jail time is handled here in this courtroom.
Boys and girls, welcome to your courthouse. I'm excited to extend your tour into the courtroom. My name is Judge Jason Thompson, and I'm going to show you where I get to go to work every day. But first, let me tell you what an honor and a privilege it is to serve your community as a trial judge. One of my main duties is to preside over criminal jury trials. Did you know that a judge wears a uniform? Just like a policeman or a fireman or a professional athlete, this is the uniform that we wear. It's called a robe. And we wear this robe because hundreds of years ago, when we started our own country, the United States of America, we adopted the same judicial philosophy from England, and all of their judges wore robes. We also have a tool that we use in the courtroom called a gavel. Whenever I need to maintain order in the court or end a court session, I will bang on the gavel like this. So this is what a judge wears, and this is what a judge uses in the courtroom. Now what I'd like to do is tell you about some other areas that we have in the courtroom with a very brief tour. This is Sergio. Sergio is one of the attorneys that is representing one of the parties in one of our trials. Today, Sergio is a prosecutor, which means he is representing the state of Georgia in this criminal jury trial. A prosecutor is a lawyer that works for the state of Georgia that presents evidence to a jury in an effort to convict somebody of a crime. This is Amy. Amy is representing an attorney in our criminal trial, and today she is representing the defendant. The defendant is the person that was accused in the criminal jury trial. A defendant is somebody that has been accused of committing a crime in the state of Georgia. A defendant has a right to a lawyer to help them in their jury trial. This is called a witness stand. During the course of the trial, we'll have a number of witnesses that will come up to the witness stand and they will swear under oath that they will tell the truth. They will be asked questions and their answers will be considered as evidence for the jury to consider when they deliberate in the criminal jury trial. A jury is made up of people of our community who are randomly selected to come to a trial and hear the evidence in the case. And their job is to determine whether or not there is enough evidence that the person will be convicted. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is the jury box. This is where members of the community, they sit, and during a criminal jury trial, they listen to all of the evidence that's presented by the lawyers, and at the end of the trial, they have to reach a decision as to whether the person on trial is going to be convicted or not convicted of their crime. And if somebody is convicted, as the trial judge, one of my duties is to impose a punishment upon the defendant. And sometimes that punishment can be jail.
Thank you for visiting. Court's adjourned.